very, very insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people. They don't know what they're supposed to do for the people, so every day they want to do like they want to embarrass me. So we came here again for the case.
And how far the case?
Well, my counselors, I got veterans, man. I got veteran lawyers. They're Councilor Supu, Councilor Finney, you know, and other people. They are trying to handle the situation.
You can win the government like
no, the government will be defeated, man. They got government in their country. Nobody, they are crooks. They do not have government in their country, they are crooks.
So they are still insisting on your charges?
Well, if there's any charges, it will be brought before the court. So I don't want to discuss the case that is in court already. So before I'll be here in contempt.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to discuss the case that is in court.
You are so confident of winning this case?
No, there's nothing here, man. We're thinking on how we can bring Begubeh here to answer to abusing the people resources and exploiting the people in this country. You understand what I'm saying? Look, we just got information that the money that came day before yesterday, the information I got, are trying to get it through, is the money came from Egypt. The money was given by a Russian company. You understand? The money was given by a Russian company. They know. They need to tell the Liberian people for what. That's the information I got. We need to see if the information is true. And the next information I got is they brought their money to say they want to do mop-up exercise. You know, people got the liberty in their homes. So they want to use their money now to enrich themselves, to say we're bringing the liberty out. There is no liberty in the bank. So if we see it out, the government will have to tell us where the liberties came from. Because if you have excess amount of money in your home, that is sabotage. You understand what I'm saying? So people will have to be charged for sabotage. People will be charged for sabotage. We will not have people abusing the Liberian resources. People keep the money in their homes and their government do not do follow-up. They say they're coming to do mop-up exercise. I want to see where it comes from. Any attempt for the money that are not in the bank to come from people's homes, their government will be held liable. And Begubeh will bring the Liberian money. He will be held liable for keeping the money in your home.
Stay with the case. How long we should wait?
Look, we can go with the case for 100 years. The government wasting the time. They are wasting the time. They do not have evidence. We all got evidence on the government. The government have abused the people's trust. The government have abused the poor resources that were placed in them. And Begubeh need to come to the court to answer question. He need to be dragged here to the court to answer question. Begubeh, Ambassador Pastor Imamuya need to be dragged here to answer question. He's a crook. The president is corrupt. So he needs to come here to answer question. I got evidence that he corrupt. I got evidence he corrupt. Let him take me to court.
Where is the evidence?
Are you the court? When Begubeh take me, I'll bring my evidence that he's corrupt. He's corrupt. I state my statement that Begubeh is corrupt. Very, very corrupt. The most corrupt president ever in the history of Liberia is Begubeh.
Today, every time he seems to be angry with the president.
I'm not angry. That's the truth. I said money came in the country. And yes,
are you jealous of the president?
What you call jealous? What he got? I had money before becoming lawmaker. He was very broke before becoming lawmaker.
Do you?
So what I need from him? I don't need anything from him.
Do you have anything on your template about calling the government or the central bank governor to speak on the money that came in country? As
long as we got Buffer Chimo as speaker, we will not succeed in doing anything. Because he was appointed by the president.
You elected Buffer Chimo?
Buffer Chimo was not elected by me. Check the records.
He was elected by lawmakers.
He was not elected. He won web ballot.
Okay. Meaning there was nobody to contest.
He was handpicked. And we allow it. That is why we are suffering today. That is why the country is suffering today. Why we can't be able to call the people to tell where the money came from? Huh? Why we can't be able to call the people?
Yekeh Kolubah, don't you know that the central bank has the authority to bring money in the country?
We agree. They have the authority. We agree.
It seems that everything you want to politicize.
What you call politicize? What you call politicize? We agree they have the authority. But the authority should be backed by law. Should be backed by law.
So the money that came in country is not being backed by law?
No, as far as I'm concerned, it's not being backed by law.
Okay, let's go to the much talk about December 30th. We are steps down campaign, and today is the 6th. Of recent, we heard you in the media changing your tune about the protest is not about we are stepping down.
No,
what you meant by that?
Changing your tune?
About we are stepping down. You came out with another
This protest will be held. This protest will be held. And this protest will be held. What the Liberian people say is what we will endorse. If the Liberian people say, go with your big shoes, he has to go. He has to go.
Are you willing to go to the table to negotiate?
The Liberian people willing to go there, I will go there.
This question is in relation to the head of the Council of Patriots said if the president calls for a dialogue, you will go.
I don't know from where he speaks, but the Liberian people want us to go to negotiate.
Are you one of the other disappointed with that statement?
No, I can't be disappointed in anybody's statement because they're not speaking for me. I can't be disappointed in anybody's statement because they're not speaking for me. So why should I be disappointed when I didn't ask you to talk for me? So you speak your mind. And Honorable Costa was speaking his mind. Should I have a problem with it? I said no. That's his mind. He knows from where he speaks. You understand? We now have a corrupt president in the country that carrying the country in the way he wants to carry the country, and people don't talk. When you talk, they say, "Well, arrest you. Arrest me for what? Charge me with treason. What kind of treason? It's Ambassador Weah that is to be charged for treason."
Yeah, that's one thing we want you to really give your response to. The Ministry of Justice recent recent letter recently addressed to you regarding this protest. What do you make up of the Ministry of Justice?
That's a bluff. The Justice Minister was speaking as a cowboy. You are not speaking as a Justice Minister. He should speak by the law. He was not speaking by the law. That's a bluff. The Justice Minister was bluffing. Look, this protest will be here. Don't waste your time. Why are you wasting your time for? I said the protest will be here. Then you say wasting your time. This protest is a must, and it will be held. It will be held. We are going to go around to educate our people on the protest, the peaceful protest, and the protest will be held. The Justice Minister is wasting his time. So, I mean, I think I have to run to session.
Who's supporting this protest?
The Liberal are supporting the protest.
Politicians.
Liberal are supporting the
politicians.
Liberal are supporting.
Before we let you go, we saw you almost about to throw blow the last time in session. Tell us why. Why you were like that?
Because I got frustrated.
Who frustrated you?
In the manner and form in which the Liberal have been treated by us. We the lawmakers. We are treating the Liberal the way the Liberal have been treated. So I got frustrated. I got very, very frustrated. Look, Bagugbe, you will be brought to this court. Bagugbe will be handcuffed and brought to this court for being very corrupt. Okay. Bagugbe is corrupt. I want to